other science, did you see Contagion? You mentioned it in your
Sure.
What did you think of it?
Well, I think they artificially stuck a happy ending in. And it's actually very good.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't touch anyone. Stay away from other people.
Well, 24 had a whole season that was bioterror.
I'm going to do everything that I have to stop you from releasing more of this virus.
And they had, they could run this simulation where they'd see how many people get infected. They had all these tools that nobody actually has.
If the virus initiates by the end of the first week, 9% of Los Angeles County will be infected.
That's over 1 million people.
And those people will die within 24 hours of infection.
Inferno is the one that makes me laugh the most because WHO actually has these badass guys that are going around trying to stop bioterrorists. I mean, they say, oh, WHO is coming, and some guy with a gun comes in and they're, I mean, what WHO is that? So I got a kick. All three, I think, are worth watching. The one that's the most serious effort to educate is Contagion. And other than the fact that they stuck a happy ending in because they didn't want to make it too depressing. I mean, it's unclear at the end, how did it all get better? It was going very, very poorly, and then, the director's control seemed to stop the epidemic.
So we have a novel virus with a mortality rate in the low 20s, no treatment protocol, and no vaccine at this time.
That is correct.
No, there's more bioterror movies than there are naturally caused pandemic movies, but they're both informative.
They call me a crazy conspiracy boy, but this is just too freaking weird. So you guys might have seen the movie Contagion, a movie about a viral pandemic which begins near China, is a variation of SARS, and comes from a bat in the movie. Yeah, so similar to the coronavirus, right? Well, let's just watch this clip from it now.
Alan, today on Twitter, you wrote that the truth about this virus is being kept from the world by the CDC, by the World Health Organization, to allow friends of the current administration to benefit from it, both financially and physically.
There are therapies we know are effective right now, like forsythia, and they don't even appear on the CDC website.
Yeah, there's a herbal treatment in the movie called forsythia, which when I first watched the movie, I thought it was just a made-up name. But forsythia is a real plant in real life. And guess frickin' what? They are using this plant in China right now as an alternative treatment for coronavirus. This research by the Chinese Journal of Integrative Medicine, titled Can Chinese Medicine Be Used for Prevention of Coronavirus Disease 2019, shows us yes they are. As we can see, Forsythia fructis is one of the ingredients in the list of herbs being trialed. As we can see from the conclusions of research, based on historical records and human evidence of SARS and H1N1 influenza prevention, Chinese herbal formula could be an alternative approach for prevention of COVID-19 in high-risk population. Prospective, rigorous population studies are warranted to confirm the potential preventive effect of Chinese medicine. Need more? Well, the Shanghai Institute of Materia Medica, SIM, and the Wuhan Institute of Virology found that Shuanghuang Lian oral liquid could be used to inhibit the 2019 nCoV. From the article, what is this oral liquid made from? A blend of honeysuckle, Chinese skullcap, and forsythia. And further in the article, in 2003, SIM took the lead in confirming that Shuanghuang Lian oral liquid has anti-SARS coronavirus effect. And in the decade following the SARS outbreak, a team from the institute conducted numerous researches and confirmed the TCM's efficiency against influenza virus, H7N9, H1N1, H5N1, SARS-CoV, and the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus MERS, reporting obvious antiviral effects. Now my friends, SIM is run under the Chinese Academy of Sciences, which is state-owned and run, so this is no BS. And the news in China was broke by the official state-run press agency of the People's Republic of China, the Xinhua News Agency, and it caused people to panic and rush to pharmacies to get the oral liquid. Weibo has been covering this like mad, and has a video that was posted of the long lines. Let's just watch side by side what is going on with the Shuanghuang Lian and a clip from Contagion, people waiting for forsythia. Now that just freaks me the freak out. I'm not BSing. Either we had a coincidence like this world will never see again, or someone in Hollywood is warning us. So yes, so many damn similarities. Even back then, bats, respiratory virus, starting in China, forsythia. And by the way, I got some Shuanghuang Lian, not because it's verified to work, no one knows, as there is no long-term research done on its benefits against the coronavirus. I'm just getting the defense that was in the movie, yet was ostracized by traditional medicine. Similar to how most Western medical journals today are now ostracizing Shuanghuang Lian. Chinese media is selling snake oil to fight the coronavirus. But now we have to go back to a clip from Contagion with the CDC director Lawrence Fishburne and a media news reporter. Let's watch now.
But right now, our best defense has been social distancing. No handshaking, staying home when you're sick, washing your hands frequently.
Yes, he is exclaiming, just like now, social distancing is what works. Lawrence Fishburne, the CDC director. But there is a person he is talking to, the news station reporter. Who is that? Well, that is no other than a person in real life who is now on CNN almost 10 years later doing the same thing as their chief medical correspondent.
You look at these extraordinary measures that are taking place in China, the largest quarantine in the history of the world, the policies, the travel restrictions, all of that, they say, was really designed to slow this down, not stop it. It's a tiny little virus. It doesn't respect boundaries and borders. You know, I talked to Dr. Redfield, who's the head of the CDC.
Yup, talking to the CDC director, informing the American public, putting them side by side. It's the same damn guy from the movie doing the same damn thing. So right then and there, I was like, what the freaking freak? And it made me realize that Contagion might just be a bit more dramatic version of what is to come from this. What was a major theme in that movie? The vaccine. Yes, as the virus becomes more deadly, a vaccine is all the population can think of in the movie.
about to tell you sounds crazy, but you have to listen to me. Your very lives depend on it.
The average person touches their face 3 to 5 times every waking minute. In between, we're touching doorknobs, water fountains, and each other.
On day 1, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're headed.
They're calling out the National Guard. They're moving the president underground. People will panic.
Get away!
It will tip over.
The truth is being kept from the world.
Cook your samples, destroy everything.